Where's the light on?
I
can get it, I think.
We haven't got an HDMI leaf yet. So we like plug thing, don't we?
Yeah. We really took from that lead on that side. There's one on. First one of the night. What? Oh, it's got trained already. One on, one thumbs up straight away. Thank you very much. Here's something. It's me, guys. Hi. How you doing, mate? Stephen, hello. Ron Raider, evening. Darren McGee, McNeat, yeah, hello, mate. We had a great new year. Irish fan fighter, hello, mate. Bobby Sutherland, hello.
Hey, Bobby.
Glenn, Jarden, Rain, Ryan, Gamma TV, hi, mate. Motorsports, hello, Motorsports. Great gang. Have a look at his YouTube channel. It's really good, isn't it, Emma?
Yeah.
Right, welcome to the Brand and Cockerill and Emma Cockerill show, aka the Taxman. We're on tonight. We're going to be talking about anything you want. It's up to you guys. You ask the questions. Don't forget to put if you like it, put your thumbs up. 23 on, you're slacking. Come on. I'll have Carol with the spanner hitting you on the head if you don't. Any nonsense are out. We won't be answering them questions. So we've got moderators on tonight to take them off. So that's good.
I think you said Scott.
Yeah, you just ignore that.
Carol?
Take that stupid question.
Would you remove Paul? What do you think of the USS? I'll remove him.
Yeah.
Bye, Paul.
Bye, mate. No, I've just said to you no stupid comments. You'll just get deleted like a pack. Remember years ago, them little space invaders. Emma's one of them and Carol's one that just go boom, 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 and just disappear. 36 on.
Which name, Bobby, does he need to get changed?
What name?
We don't know what name. All the best, bride and wife. Thank you.
Can't change your name, mate. If that's the name
we don't know what he means yet.
It must mean the tax man.
Bobby from Man's Truth.
I'm just saying you can't change that, Bobby, because that's who your name is. It's like saying Pele and his real names or Maradona's. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're just going to have a few other people. I'm just saying. I'm just letting people know you can't change your name. What people give you all them years, go by that name for 30 odd years and then just change it overnight.
What do them questions say, babe?
Bobby Sutherland needs to change the name. Change Brian. Hello, Brian and Emma. Paul Cross, welcome to the double chin, guys. Oh yeah, another thing. Thanks very much. Ian Griffiths. Hello, Emma and Brian. Hope you're both okay. We're fantastic. Thanks very much. We've got loads. We've been busy this week, guys. That's why I haven't been on. We've been back and forth talking to people in America. We've got some massive. We've got you want to announce who's coming on.
Right. So
this is a real deal. Unbelievable how we've got this guy. So I'll let Emma tell you.
So. Do you know Ray Donovan on TV, on a TV series, Hollywood Fixer? Well, if you don't know what he is, Ollie Sprador is what's known as Hollywood Fixer, but he was also like one of the 5 gangster mob families.
The big families. There's 5 families in New York,
in Hollywood,
and he was in the big 5 families. He was in there, and he helped. He'd sit down with them and be helping them, and of course he was friends with
Suge Knight.
Yeah, he was friends.
Wycliffe Jean.
Naomi Campbell,
Dean Martin.
What do you call
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra, President.
Yeah.
Ronald Reagan, Nancy Reagan.
He rubbed shoulders with all
these top people. John Voight, best friends with John Voight.
If anyone had a problem, he could fix it.
He was a bit like I did around the northeast of England, but in a bigger way, obviously in America. You know, huge person in there.
So he's a gentleman.
Really, and he's a very intelligent man as well. He's an insurance man as well. He's really the whole. If you want the whole deal, this is the whole deal. This man.
So we're
getting that on is it Monday night? 4 o'clock, I think 6 o'clock. We'll put it on here somewhere.
Well, we're getting dropped after that because it's recorded, isn't it? So.
Yeah, so we're going to have to record it first, then put it on. So we'll probably tell you what night when it's on because we have to record it from.
So we're so excited about that, but we won't tell you too much and just tune in. It'll definitely be
the real deal. And you see all these old gangster films, and these are the real boys that are coming on now. So
that's what he meant. Like instead of Brian Cockerill and Emma Cockerill show, at home and the Cockerill.
Yeah,
so it's
that's a good one, mate. Yeah.
Yes, hey, go Bobby, full of good ideas, you Bobby.
Yes, Bobby. No, we got a few Bobby wanting to say change. You know, the tax man thought. Well, even he said, didn't he? Already went. Can anybody vouch for the tax man? And loads of people have vouched. So It was funny how he said it, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
89 on. There's only 16 with a thumbs up. Get your thumbs up, guys. Hope you're having a great new year. We're having a fantastic year. Everything's going great up to now. It's flying already, isn't it? It's nearly Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. What is that? Look, right. Let me have a look. I'll just catch up with these.
There's no need for stupidity. Yes, well said, mate.
Just catch up with some of these. There's loads, isn't there, tonight? Right,
yeah, there's 91 on. There's 96 people on already, and there's 30 thumbs up. Go on, guys, put your thumbs up, like. But 100 people have jumped on, so yeah, we're doing really good. This year is going to be our year, mate. Everyone out there, and thanks to all these people on here. We've had an amazing uptake on the videos. It gives you a percentage how much you're up by 10% or 20%. We're up 110% on our videos. We've also gone up to 3 million impressions in 28 days. We've had over 320 people on. So, and we've had 1,000, nearly 800 subscribers in 27 days, which is amazing. Just to thank all you people out there for doing that. And we're getting bigger and bigger. I mean, we're just loving it.
Catch up with these. Right, Andrea Lamrocks, I put it on private because we had too many videos on at the same time. We will be putting it on. It's on the channel anyway if you just go further back. So
yeah, if you go look in the archives, you'll find it.
Yeah, you'll always be the taxman, mate. Let me have a look.
Thank you.
Wishing you all the best for the new year. Thank you, Jesse.
Jesse James.
By and been watching a few podcasts from Ray Hills from London. He's an old school ex-fighter. Wondered if you come across each other.
No, I know someone who actually knows him. I think Lee Walton knew him, and he was going to do a book, I think, with him.
Change it to the Cockerills. Yeah, Bobby, it's a good idea. We might get some tips off you, Bobby, one day for a few things because we could.
I could do them for me snooker queue.
Emma, you're just as important on the channel. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, don't forget Scrappy. He's always there. Scraps.
Hey, Anthony Burkett.
Hello, Anthony. Everything okay, mate? Oh, we've had a good new year. We're positive channel, like you say. Other people are trying to steal our little cliches now and our little catchphrases. So it's an honour though for them to do it, isn't it? Because it shows you how good our people are watching ours. So to start to pinch out catchphrases off different other channels. So
hiya, Boras.
Hello, Boras.
Hey, Barry Swirls.
Hello, Barry.
Yeah, they are lovely, Anna. Yeah, they've helped me a lot.
They've helped me a lot because I've saved £600 a month.
Lovely to see you too. Brian, you're looking well, brother. Come so far since you're up. He hasn't half, Bobby, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying my hardest as you can, guys. One kid put on today. Well, I thought you trained 2 hours in the gym. I said, son, I've just had the operation. Didn't know. I said, I only train 15, 20 minutes a day, twice a day. Because of the operation, I can't get out of bed for too long. And I didn't realise. And so he's asking me how to train. I've given him some tips and that, and how to train and what to eat and get to put
Good
weight
evening,
on.
you legends. Oh, thank you, Michael Slater.
Hello, Michael.
Ian Hudson. Evening. King of Kings. Brian was
respected as a hard man.
Yeah.
Rob Armstrong. Yeah. Viv Graham. Yeah. Rob Armstrong, respected as a hard man. Yeah.
Love your work. Emma looks as well as ever. Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anthony Burkett, for that comment. That's brilliant. Let's go, Brandon. How are you doing, Brian and Emma? Love Wall's End.
Yeah, we're doing really good. We're just getting stuck in there.
Yeah, we are. What's the heaviest you've been, Brian?
24 stone, just under.
Wishing you both a happy new year. Thank you, Pete.
Thank you. It's really, really great for you guys to be on here and on the talk. There's 117 on, guys. Come on, push the like button, which is a thumbs up down below, and it helps us with the what's it called? Agro.
What's it called? Motorsport Sports MX.
Motorsport does what it is. It helps us with that.
Since you've started him off on algorithms.
Algorithms. That's it. Algorithms. So if you put that on there, I think
so you've got him going on algorithms
now.
now.
Go a bit bigger, but don't forget to get your friends to subscribe. We're never going to charge any money, by the way. Like other channels are saying we're not going to charge. Then they're asking for money for this and ask for money for that. We only ask for money to help people with charities, in which we help the people at Christmas, which is fantastic to help families, and we've helped another 2 people since then as well.
Hey, Chris Holmes,
struggled over the new year. Hello, sorry, mate.
In prison, I'm on about. Let me have a look. Irish fight fan, how's recovery going, bright? are you due to do any cardio?
Well, the cardio I'm doing, mate, is like, so I'm doing sets of 60 straight off. For me, that's a lot, 60 reps straight off. And I'm doing another set of training. So I'm doing 150 for legs. That is cardio, what I'm doing, really. So it's really cardio. I'm not lifting big. I'm not trying to build muscle. I'm trying to strengthen me tendons and ligaments so I can get stronger. I don't want to end up pulling them on or tear them on. So I'm not lifting big heavy weights, which I couldn't do anyway at the moment. But I'm just strengthening the ligaments and tendons and doing my cardio. I'm super fit. I did 150 reps the other day, 170 reps straight off. Wasn't even out of my breath.
Yeah. You're welcome, Andrea. Scottish Jock, you always keep it real.
Thank you.
Hello from Holyhead, North Wales. Happy New Year to you. Thanks for on Shane Mercer, Brian, you're a legend in Dublin.
I can't wait to go to Ireland. Yeah,
Fatboy Slim, Emma, you're a great couple. Thank you, Fatboy Slim.
Thank you.
Let me have a look. Tell them, Brian, to hit the likes.
Yes, I've got to tell you this from the fans and the people who are watching. Got to hit the like button down below.
Not from Brian.
138 watching and only 136 and 66.
Oh yes, so come on, you've got to get them moving.
Yeah, get them
After
like
three. 1, 2, 3.
So get that body down. 1, 2, 3. Get that body down.
Radiant in Cockerill. Look, well, pal, love your work. Taxman was great. Both stuck in with. You both stuck in with COVID till next week. Started watching Box Miami Vice.
Well, this is a good chance for people to. We showed the books. What we've got some books for sale. Loads of people.
You answer that man first.
Yeah,
said they both stuck in watching COVID till next week. Started watching box sets of Miami Vice. Do you think Crockett and Tubbs would have caught the Taxman?
No, I'd have taxed both of them. I took that card off them.
Right, so we've got signed copies
which is when I did
Solitary Fitness Brian with Charlie Bronson.
Which is the biggest sold training book in history. John Blake Publishing, I'm on the back there as well. We did that. 125,000 copies were sold. That made over 1.2 million.
The original Taxman signed.
That was a massive bestseller all over. It came out 2005 by Steve Richards and myself.
The books that I wrote with Brian.
Yes, and Steve. Yeah, so that's
Steve
the Taxman. This book has been written right from the heart. It's about myself and Lee Duffy in the 90s. It's all about us two. It's the real truth. We've got this. We've spoken to families and friends and best friends of Lee. Got the real truth and put the truth in here. What we got up to them 4 months. I wrote everything about with him. So it's a great story. That
Scottish Hard Bastards.
Scottish Hard Bastards. All the Scottish people like this book. I want this. This is me. Immediate 24 stone. Ready to demolish anyone.
And this book is the man who's writing Brian's Taxman 2 has just done Norman Buckland's book, and this is available for pre-order now.
I think it's out on the 20th of January, and it's
going to be a fantastic book.
And Norman rates me the best as well on there. Your books on YouTube.
And Matt Legg is coming on. Norman's very close with Matt as well.
Well, they're going to be coming on the next week or so. Norman, and we're going to
probably overload you with. We've got some great people coming on. So we're just going to, and instead of like leaving it for a month or a couple of weeks for one, we're just going to.
Well, that's me getting better, like you said, Emma. I can get up now and do a lot more now than I was doing last year. So I'm determined to get on here and get through top celebrities, or really top celebrities. Phil Taylor's coming back on as well. He's a great guy. I love Phil.
Thank you, Bobby, for that.
Yeah.
Hitting the likes. Bobby, do you know what we're going to ask you one day? We're going to ask you how to do the StreamYard, where we can put the links out, because Phil Taylor wants to come and join a live chat one night when we're on. So I'd have to learn off you how to give him the link, because I'm not computer literate, really. And then obviously you can jump on one night, can't you?
People, you won't believe, guys, how good Phil Taylor is, He's an absolute legend in the dance, but as a person, he's just an average, just normal bloke. You see him in the pub, they're just lovely people. And he'll text me all the time, talk me on the phone, and they're laughing and joking. They're like us, just crazy crackers, the both of them. But they live life to the full, and he's a great guy, and I hope he wins this tournament he's going in. So I can't wait to go and see him live, because I've always wanted to see him. I used to shout for him when I was a kid, and a few years, not a lot, I won't be saying that's a bit cheeky, but a few years younger than Phil, and I used to shout for him, and my dad and mum and all, we all want Phil Taylor to win. He was brilliant.
But he is on a lot of our live streams, so and people say, is that really Phil? We know it is, by the way he speaks, but so Bobby wants to jump on, so he said like any night he's usually just at home, so it'd be nice to just learn how to do it.
He did say, I'm just sitting in the house doing nothing, so
if we phoned him, like we've done it on we haven't done it on StreamYard, so we'll have to leave it tonight, but the next time we'll just learn how to do it and get him on.
How we guys
You'll have
push
a
the like
proper good
buttons.
laugh with him as well.
If you
He's full
don't
of
push the
fun.
like buttons, like the Phil Taylor throw that's it.
Luke Morgan, evening, Brian. Emma, hope you're well.
I'm well. I'm getting there.
Brian, I found that working out with the lighter weights just as beneficial as long term for the muscle.
And it also stops you getting bad injuries. You know, and it gives you cardiovascular. It gives you the cardiovascular training, because people say you train when you're doing sets of 20, you're only having not having no rest. You keep going straight around in a circuit. That is circuit training. It does keep that. But I've lost 12.5 inches off my waist, and I've lost about 3 stone of body fat by just doing them little circuit routines.
Yeah, we're definitely going to get to Dublin, Shane.
100%.
Bruce Watson, can you ask Brian if he believes in feed or workouts before bed?
No, I wouldn't say that. I think it's okay, but the only thing is when you train late on the night, you engage in the muscles, so the muscles engage in the blood's coming around the body, so it keeps you awake.
Yeah.
So I would do it. I'd do your training in the gym maybe 4 till 5 o'clock, have a rest, and maybe train about 8 o'clock at night. I wouldn't have any loads of carbs and that on the night either, unless you're powerlifting or training for strength. But the feeder workouts are good. The 50 reps where I do myself are good say you do your chest, and in 3-4 days let you do chest with 50 reps straight off, just to do flies or something, and it helps to develop that chest. But if you just do the feeder workouts every night, you won't sleep on the night because it'll keep you awake.
Ramir just said Brian is a gym record breaker in home house. That's right.
Yes, that's 100%. Well, I had my friend today, Matt Davis, and his wife Mandy. They come to see us. Matt's going to be coming on, and he's going to tell you the score, what happened in the home house when I got remanded there, and how we broke records and what things I did and everything. And so,
Irish fight fan saying, who's your favourite bodybuilder of all time?
Favourite bodybuilder? I've got a few. I liked Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's got to be the best because he helped everyone the way he talks to me. But Dorian Yates for me was my favourite. I actually met Dorian at the Mr. England at Gateshead Stadium. And I met Tom Platt. He was fantastic 3 times, and he gave me advice. I trained with Bertel Fox, who was 3rd in the Mr. Olympia, should have been number 1 in 1983. But yeah, great guys. Could sit here all day talking about. But Lee Priest, another great bodybuilder, fantastic, best arms in the business you've ever seen. Just people like that, and he's the same. He just tells the truth, and I like these type of guys. I hate bullshitters.
Are you Eamon Carroll? This is Gary's brother. Are you?
Hello.
Paul Koff. Are you Brian Emmett? Guy Green, you still mates with Vulture Brian?
Yeah. Yes.
Very good friend.
I speak to him all the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
At least once a week, innit? Yeah.
He's going
to be on a podcast with us probably sometime this year, but we've both been he's been a bit poorly as well. He had the COVID. He was knocked for 6 when he went.
No, he had an injection
for the PO. He had the COVID injection, that's what I mean. I knocked him for 6, so.
I'll come in on the road, but have you got a reverse slide video with your training band? If you can do one, please.
Yeah, you can do one, but you have to put it. It's quite awkward to do it. You reverse slides are really good when you do them on the pec deck, because you can do them that backwards because for chest. But you can also do your rear delts on the pec. I can't do them in the way, but on the pec deck you can push backwards like that. But they're hard to do in the house with the elastic band. I can show you, but it's a bit awkward, but it is.
Carl Pilkington, I'd love to see a movie about you, Brian. Which actor would you like to play you? Tamer Hassan.
Tamer Hassan, who was in the business for people who don't know who he is. Really good actor, brilliant person as well.
Brian, do you think that fighting is honourable in today's society?
Fighting's honourable if you go and have a fisticuffs and you knock somebody out and then they fight you and you're just using your fist. Yeah, I'd be getting the ring with someone gloves on and sort it that way. It's better than running around with knives and stabbing people and killing people. So in a fight, you're not going to hurt anyone. You might get a black eye or a bust nose or something, but it's done and sorted. Now, shake hands with the old school, like Norman and me. If we'd had a fight, which we'd never have a fight because I love him, but if we did, whoever won would shake hands, you'd go to the pub and have a drink and that'd be finished. It'd be finished with. Nowadays, they're not like that.
Brian, Bobby's the one off on the truth for the glasses.
Yes.
He's saying that it's all about getting the sweat going, heart rate up, can't beat the way it's still done the benefits of the cardio, really. Bobby, what you should do one day, where if you ever get passing, you should call into Brian's gym and I'll video you both doing a little workout. It'd be good. That,
what it is, you see, people don't understand this. When you swim, you train swimming. I'm getting bigger thing with these weights. When you swim, you burn calories up. When you run, you burn calories up. When you jog, you burn calories up. When you stop, you don't burn anymore. But when you weight train, you break down the muscle tissue, and it's called little microscopic tears in the muscle. So you're breaking down that muscle. So when it has to repair itself, when it's repairing itself, it produces growth hormone. Growth hormone is produced from the hypothalamus, the spark, because you need the growth hormone. It comes from the pituitary gland. pituitary gland produces the growth hormone. The growth hormone strips you down like a nuclear furnace. So when you're asleep, your growth hormone's working, you're still burning calories when you're asleep. The only sport that does it is bodybuilding or weightlifting. So when you do weight training, when you're asleep, you're still burning calories for about 10 to 12, 14 hours. So it's the only sport. That's why you lose so much body fat, bodybuilders. So that's the main one. All this walking, I mean, it's good, but it's not as good as weight training.
Those shoulder side laterals for 25 reps you told us about are great. Shoulders have blown up. Thanks, Brian. Thank you, Piers.
You can also do rear delts as well that way, mate. It's just I haven't been able to do them because they're nuts and bolts in me. But I don't do them in case they come out. So you can do rear delts first and do the front and the side. So you do hit them from 3 heads. You hit the front delt. But always start, if you're going to do shoulders, always start with the rear delts because that's the weakest ones to build up.
Thank you, Liam. Gary Green, Brian used to Untouched Vulture. Yes, he is.
Yeah, just said that, mate.
Tara and Andy, don't forget, behind every good man's a good woman. That's totally true.
And I've got the best woman in the world with me.
Kate, Paul Fahey, nice one. Ian Hudson, Brian, Emma, do you go to Tony Grange's church?
We used to.
I used to go all the time.
It's not there now, is it? It's he's trying to get a new one, I think, isn't he?
He's got one.
Got a new church he's getting, so we're going to be going there. But we used to go to Newcastle as well with him.
Tony Grange is top man.
He's our church leader, but with me being having the injuries, I just can't get up there. I mean, Emma won't leave me, but I keep saying go. No, Tony, go to the church.
Yes, Darren Dixon, where the best car you owned and the fastest?
The fastest car he had was the Cosworth. The Porsche was fast in 150, but the Cosworth was about 160, 170. But the Porsche wasn't souped up, the Cosworth was. And for people, I never said I was a rally driver. I said I went off the road with rally drivers, Bearbeck brothers, and with my mate. What was it called in my car? Who's a rally driver? Adrian Horsley had his own. He was a rally driver, and they built my car as a rally car on the road. The only thing it didn't have was the cage and everything else. It had a boost cage and all the actuator and everything. It was all chipped up, and it did 0 to 60 in about 4.5 seconds. It was like a Ferrari speed, but I wasn't a rally driver. I was trained as rally drivers trained, but there's no way I could be a rally driver at 24 stone. I'd be never get around the course before anyone else because they're all 8, 9 stone rally drivers.
Devon Mangy, this is for you. Can I have a signed copy of the Taxman, please? Yes, if you could text that telephone number that I've just put onto the screen. Text your details and I'll get back to you.
And I'll tell you what, we're going to be doing stuff with John Jabb. He's going to be doing the tracksuits for us and t-shirts and hats and everything. That's going to be coming this year. John's a great guy. His tracksuits are fantastic. I had the best ones I've ever seen. So we're working with John and them. It's non-stop. People are coming on from everywhere around them. Want to come on.
Any tips on building arms, forearms?
Building forearms, I train them twice a week at least. I train biceps and I do 1 week I train them, but one day I train them quite heavy, like maybe 3 sets of 10 or 10 or 8, 6, 4, 2. 3 sets of 10 and 3 sets of 10 or like that, and then the next time I train, I would do the feather training where you do 50 reps, dead slow and strict and concentrate, and just keep mixing them up. Don't keep doing the same thing day in day out because your body gets used to it. Like Arnold said, I know what you're going to do next, and you've got to. Your brain will know, but your body has to be. You have to mix it up.
I always bring him, Jamie, when you're going to do singing in the car again. I love it. Please,
I've just got my tyre fixed and everything today, so I'll be out there soon singing.
No, we're going to do it quite a few nights. We'll do it for
it's about 3 times a week. Man.
Yeah.
We're everywhere and nowhere, baby. We're going to be all. I've got to see Ozzy Bingham. I love Ozzy. He's great from Winnie Banks. Running my friends for 30 odd years. Never had an argument in my life with him. Great guy.
He was a legend. Kevin Taylor, leader for us.
He was a legend, Lee.
And Carol, his partner and mother of his children, is on the live chat. Let me have a look.
Born again, never too late. 100% Ram Raider. That is. Look at me. Absolutely drug addict. Out in the couch and gone. Suicidal, taking drugs, sleepers and all sorts, and then Jesus come into my heart, and now look at me. I'm married, my wife. 100 million miles away from all that crap. But when you're on them drugs, you don't realise because you're in the bubble. But when you're looking through the window, that's one thing. I look at Big Val and I'm, what are you doing? Well, they must have been like that with me, so it's sad.
Thank you for the lovely message, Paul Southwick. Nick Beauty, Brian, come tax my chocolates back off Nikki on her profile and best wishes to you all. Right. Hope Charlie Salvador's pro goes well.
I do. Charlie's a great guy. I mean, look at these paedophiles that are in there and they're in and out in a few years, hurting kids, killing kids. There's murderers in there, chopping people up and stabbing them and eating them and all sorts of cannibals and everything and getting out. Charlie's in there. He's never hurt anyone. Absolutely disgusting how they've treated that man. I think he definitely should be out. Come on, the Queen. Give him a pardon, please, from all of us fans. All you guys, listen, I'm going to have to tell you now. There's 207 on. There's only 110. Push the like button. Come on, you're going to push that like button down below. The thumbs up. It saves us. I'm going to tell you off every 2 minutes.
James Jones said he doesn't surprise that you did the training book. He's in the process of doing another. Watching old videos of him in the gym, it does have a good vibe to get you wanting to train.
Yeah, get you back in training because you see me doing what I was doing and pushing myself. And even now when I'm doing it like 57, told I'd never walk for 2 or 3 years, told I'd never train again. The first time I stopped my tricep, told I'd never train again when they chopped me up in the house in Tommy Harrison's Ormsby Bank. My leg was going to come off. They said I would never train again, proved them wrong. Told me I'd never train again and got my neck done. I'd never walk properly. I'm walking, didn't I?
Yeah.
So except you.
Polly, thank you. She just popped in to show us some love and support. Just loads behind here. Don Mengowood Seniors at the Circus Tavern in February. Hey Brian, hope you and family are well. If you pop up to Scotland, it would be great to meet you.
Yeah, I'll be coming up there.
Free Charlton, yep. Fashion the Floor. Michael Slater. How did you meet Phil the Power Taylor, Brian?
Phil the Power Taylor got in contact with Alex Durrant from Glenn Durrant, sorry. Alex Durrant's out of the mate of the bodybuilder. And Glenn Durrant contacted Emma and said, could Phil have Brian's number? So Phil contacted me, phoned me, sent me a picture of him with his glasses on. And he's funny a guy, but I've got him on the phone. And he's really funny. He is, and his wife's really funny. His grandson, all his family, they're lovely people. And they've become like close friends, you know. But I just love to be at the dart because we were in jail. We used to watch him. It's always like near Christmas time and New Year time when they play the dart, and we'd always shout at Phil. And most of the guys in the jail shout for me. He's a great guy. Push the like button, guys. Phil will probably be on here, maybe. Is he on? He might be on the right. You might be training. You better be training. I'm watching you, Taylor. You better be training. I heard the other day you were only having 10 minutes on and 10 minutes off. That ain't good enough, mate. Don't be slacking. When you let us down.
As he Bingham, love you both. Scottish John coming to see me Saturday. Sends his regards. Call in with John because he was all the time. Brian was John. No all the time. Brian was poorly. He sent postcards and everything and flowers.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant. Everything. We'll get some pictures done with him.
The pod never fails to lift it. If you're away from negativity, positivity works.
Yes, positive gives you positivity. Negative gives you negativity. So why put your finger on the fire or a red hot gas oven when you just burn your finger? So it's the same thing. So train your brain to think, if I touch that negative, I'm going to burn myself.
What was Lee Duffy like in the gym?
He was quite good. He wasn't like my type of strength. He was more an athlete strength. Lee Duffy was ripped. He had a 6-pack. It was more like a good boxer, like good physique, about 15 stone, but never had an ounce of fat on him. He could squat 300 pounds. He could bench 300 pounds, which is a lot of weight still. But he was fascinated with my strength. He used to have me picking cars up outside clubs because it used to be like the cars had a metal bumper on them. We used to get beer mats, and I'd hold them and pick them up. And the guy was, pick that car up, man, pick that car up, pick that. And you'd be doing that all over the place, all over Teesside and Newcastle.
Christopher Wilkes, you two, brilliant together. Thank you. The Tyson Fury comeback was great. Yeah,
Tyson Fury, that night, he had Jesus in his heart because I'm telling you now, I didn't even think, I think he's gone, he's not getting up. And he got up and he just woke up after about 8 seconds and boom, like he'd been injected with that adrenaline or something. So that was Jesus. That get up, we told him, and he got up and he did the business.
Pooley J.I., you guys are ex-forces. Smart Pooh just finished McSorby's book. Have you read it, Brian? No, we haven't read it.
I haven't read it.
Fashion Floor, Down as a Priest. I just lost it. Yeah. If anyone sent a message that I've missed that is important or whatever, just ask again. Did Ernie Buick?
Ernie Buick had a fight with Viv Graham in the ring, and he was the only person to beat Viv Graham in the ring. He went a few times to fight. Ernie went to fight a few times, and they ended up shaking hands. And that's true because obviously Ernie was my best friend for years and years. He still is. I love him a bit. I'm going to have him on here. So you, Ernie Buick, you're coming on the podcast. I'm telling you, you owe me.
Oh, Sarah, thank you so much. Good luck with your recovery. You're doing great. Thanks off to Emma looking after you, big man.
I wanted to say that. I'd just like to say thanks you to my wife Emma for being with me all through this. I've been a grumpy old bastard. I've been a whinging twat. I've been screaming, shouting, and moaning all sorts. But she's stuck by me. Nobody else would have stuck by me like she has. She's my rock. She's the love of my life, and she'll always be with me. Stop crying now. Stop this.
Are you crying?
Really.
Oh.
Yeah, I love it a bit, and like the things she does, I'm sat in bed and she's getting up and down and taking me to the toilets, and I mean terrible things.
Do you know what? I've had no sleep. I've had 5 nights, and I'm like, I haven't felt tired.
Well, when we were getting all them stupid messages before, we won't go into them all, and she was getting threatening them. She was sitting up, waiting for somebody to come with the dog on the top of the stairs in case they got me.
But that's how
bad it was.
Sleep,
People need to know that.
Yeah.
They'll know. She was sitting there waiting, big knife on the bottom of the stairs or the top of the stairs. I didn't even know this, and I got up to go to the toilet, and I could see her. And I said, "What are you doing?" She was sat there. They're not going to get you, and she was like obsessed with it because it was getting me mentally ill. It made her ill. It did make her ill. She had a mental breakdown through it, didn't you?
But I hadn't been asleep for a few nights, and
come on, guys,
I've come on here, so you must all have relaxed me and be like family feel because I've come on here and you know when you eat Christmas dinner and you start falling asleep, that's
fall asleep.
That's how I feel like doing now. Fall asleep.
Well, that's good. That's because you aren't pushing the like button. You 230 people.
Well, thank you, Sarah, for that £50. That's beautiful of you.
Thank you very much.
Brian, do you think Steve?
Great. There's Newcastle answers Rob De Niro. I couldn't answer that one. I don't know what that means.
Did you ever lose a street fight, Brian?
I was getting beaten one fight when I was off my head on drugs and alcohol. I went back and annihilated him. 2 punches, it was over. So it just proves to you, like Buster Douglas destroyed Mike Tyson when he wasn't training. So when you fight, I mean, I know who was getting the better of me in the fight and got broke up. He fought for the British heavyweight title. You're talking about a world-class boxer, 44 fights, and he come down, tried to have it out with me. But we had the second fight and it was over in 2 punches, and I broke his jaw in 6th place, made a mess of him, retired him from boxing. But I'm just letting you know, if you can be the best fighter in the world, but if you're drinking and taking drugs, somebody coming to get you on an off day, no matter how good you are, you can get beat like Buster Douglas. But I have 100 fights for Tyson, he beat him 100 times if he'd been trained, but he was drinking and drugging it himself. And that's how he got beat that night. So never underestimate any fighter you fight.
Paige Bronson, you should check out The Last Kingdom on Netflix.
I've seen that.
No, we haven't. Connor, madam, did you hear about good burn boxer Joey Joyce was? You hear of all the good boxers, don't you?
Yeah, there's loads of people. Like, anyone who, listen to me, just for 2 seconds, anyone who gets into a ring and fights someone, gloves on the mat, bare knuckle, whatever, they're 8-year-old, 9-year-old, 10-year-old, 12, 15, 30, 50. They've got bottle. It takes a lot of bottle to get in that ring, especially
it's a lonely place.
Especially when there's a big crowd watching you, you're in there, and someone's punching you in the face. You're in there playing a game of dominoes. So it is a hard sport. It's the hardest sport in the world, boxing. There's no doubt about it. Spot
on, Carlos Fitz. I love what you've just quoted there about love is the way of Jesus. Big Bri and the Missus love from Lake District. ID Allen, ID Wilson. Thank you, Paul Cough. See, I'm not. My eyes are going that tired. Yeah, will you do something?
Big Bri, love from Lake District. Big and looking healthy as fuck. Respect, Paul Kerr. Brian, you were the top man. I've watched all you in the gym and what a size you were. AJ, hello. Lovely people. Hello, mate. Ram Raid, hello again, mate. AJ, hello. Ping Media, evening to you both. Evening. The Psycho, something, go up a bit. Mike the Psycho. Can't see what that says. Mike the Psycho. Hello, Big Brad. Yeah, hello, mate. Darren McPhee laughed when Brian said the roof blew off the convertible. Yeah, that was true. That was Lee Duffy in the Volkswagen convertible. Yeah, I tried to delete the things. He said it'd be all right. It's from both and flew off Parliament Road, just on the corner of Parliament Road. It was. What we're going to do? He said it'd be all right. It's a lovely nice day. So was there, and then we'd break down with no petrol. She was there with her dad one day. It was me and another lad from his friend from Weston. We were driving along, and the car broke down. He went, "Oh, fuck it, just leave it." So we left it.
I remember passing you.
And we went and we left it on there and he said, "We'll just get another one." And then he just flagged the taxi down, jumped in the taxi, drove to the town, never paid the taxi, got out, then took another car off someone who was. They were only off scumbags. We took the cars off and the people we taxed. Sometimes we tax someone, find out they're good people and give them the stuff back. We only tax low lights for waiting the police and grassing people up.
Carol, I was just telling you, wasn't I? How I haven't been able to sleep. Can you believe I've gone tired like this on here? It's mad, that, isn't it?
Because you relax, your shoulders are relaxed.
I laughed when Brian said, Jab clothing is amazing.
Jab clothing, it is amazing. It's brilliant clothing. He's a good friend, John. I love him a bit. When I've been down, he's been there sending me texts and helping us, and it's really good to have someone inside like him.
Paul the Greek.
Paul the Greek. How you doing, mate? Are you all right, son?
Do you know what, Paul? I had a couple as well.
Yeah.
So you'll have to come and see us, Brian. Brian will talk. That'll make you laugh.
I'll get you right.
You know Kevin Taylor.
You know you're safe at our house.
What was it like?
Duffy, it wasn't good. When you're talking about one of the greatest fights ever lived. And when he hit me, sneaky bastard on the slide, caught me, and he did put me right half down. But I got up and I smothered him and used my strength, and I was too strong for him. And he said that as well. God rest him. And I'm not going to lie to you, he's just too strong. So he ended up being friends, and we ended up taking over everything. And yes, we did run the whole of the northeast from Sunderland all the way down to Whitby. I had an empire of. I was selling drugs. I was the drug kingpin in the whole of the northeast. But I'm not going to lie to you, but that's the truth.
Thank you, Piers. Massive respect, Brian. Paranormal research. Hello, guys. Hope you're well. Hiya, Mark. Steve Boy Billings, even from Dublin.
Hello, guys from Dublin. Love you all.
Joe Carrick. Thank you. A great show again. Bobby Sutherland, good night and God bless everyone.
Good night, Bobby.
Bobby, we love you. Good night.
Love you, mate. God bless.
Don't forget, I want to pick your brains.
Andy Ellie. Pop by any time if you're down here, mate.
Yeah, it's only down the road. Yeah. Can we have a debate on gun crime sometime? Yes, we'll do that next week.
We'll do that next week. We'll do that on
not this one day, one day after.
We could do it maybe on the Saturday night.
Saturday night.
Friday, Saturday night.
Saturday night, unless
we've got 20 Thursday, isn't it now? We all use one, don't we? Yeah. An extra day. So we do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and we have a day off Sunday, but we'll do Monday. We'll have 5 nights on this week.
Thanks, Craig.
That's if you want us that long. Don't forget to push the like buttons down below. Thumbs up. It's 127 people on. 64 people up. 164 put the thumbs up. Come on, you guys. Push the like button down below.
Are you John Nash? Help us with
what are they getting called?
Algorithms.
Bye
and keep up those.
Keep up the train. I will keep the train up, mate. Thank you very much.
Top couple news too. Thank you, Marcus. Danny.
Thank you.
Me. Brian, at what point did you say no more drugs?
Yeah, I just said no more. Just see Jesus in my heart and said, get off that bed, soldier, get up. Looked at the minute myself and looked at myself and thought, fucking hell, look at the state of you. So this was me talking to myself as if it was like as if it was an out of body experience, thinking, look at the state. You're supposed to be a legend. You're supposed to be this. Supposed to be the top fighter. Look at the state of you. And I went from 24 stone down to about 18 stone through taking that much crap. Anyway, I got myself back to normal. Then obviously I've got the injury. So God put the hurdles out there for you, and I'm getting over the hurdles now. I've got over one. And the lower back, it really, really troubles me. The neck one's not so bad, but that one was 10 months ago. This one's 4 months ago, so it's still nowhere near the process. I shouldn't even be training, not one bit.
Thank you, Mary Potato. Looking fabulous.
Thank you.
Brian. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. What was your favourite trap exercise, Brian, back in the day? Did you like Zercher shrugs or heavy barbell or dumbbells?
I liked heavy dumbbells. When I did biceps and I finished any dumbbell, I'd always, because you can do your traps nearly every day because they're just, you can use them. So I'd use 70 kg dumbbells in each hand, hold them, no straps, and grip them and hold them, and then I did the other grip work where I've got 1,000 pound on the barbell. I've got 1,000 pound. I'm not doing deadlift. I'm holding it for grip work. And people, what's the point of doing that? Well, it was told to me by a top powerlifter who said, get your grip better in you. So I was only doing 6.5 plates in that gym. And the left there went another gym was doing 8.5 through the grip work. So I ended up getting 80 kilos stronger through the grip work. Another good thing you can do is hang off a bar and use your own body weight and hold up to a minute, and then try and go further and further, and then start putting weight around your waist. And that is the most important thing, the grip work. And the shrugs you can do to seat it and come up and back down. Don't do that and all this rubbish. And don't do the upright row because it's really bad for rotary cuffs and it's not a natural movement. So I do the dumbbell shrugs. It's fantastic.
Ping media spot on. It's key happy life is staying away from negative people and drama. Positive.
As long as you're on here pushing the like button, I'll be positive.
Yeah, Scrappy. I'll thank you.
Oh, Scrappy tortures us. He's the boss of the house. Back's forgetting he'll want to go to the back, so she'll open the door for him and leave the door open. Then he'll go woof to open it back. But it's open that much. It's open that much so you can get in. But you have to have open like the Lord of the house, like Lord Snooty come in the house, then he'll back to shut the door, won't he?
Yeah, he does.
And he'll scoop it and go for a walk. And you've seen it on the video. If you look on the videos, you can see him scooping it.
Oh, thank you, Eileen from Burnley. I love this channel. Thanks, James. I made Lifting Park cars. Yep, that's right.
Well, even all the people up there, Stokesy, Dido and all them used to laugh their heads off. They used to do it. All the guys up there.
Love the Under Armour cap on. Women do got an Under Armour puffer jacket for him. It's too small.
I've actually got the whole. She's bought me 6 different t-shirts from
got
Under Armour.
And
get ones with AJ and all that, and loads of Under Armour sweatshirts. Also, I've got more clothes up there than anyone I know.
Love, like 2 secs. I had to get a picture of you out in the shop, and I said to the girl, there was medium and large and extra large and that. So I picked the medium and large first. Then I went, if I show you his head, do you reckon you'll be able to tell which hat he needs? So I had to go through my phone and look for a picture of your head.
Yeah.
And then I found it one, and then she said, you better off taking the extra large.
It's too tight.
It's
too tight. It's too tight, but it's no doubt. It's getting tighter because I'm training good now. I've upped my protein as well now this week, so I'm getting there. My creatine, glutamine, as we spoke about.
Thanks, good love.
Come on, guys, push that like button. We're nearly there. 189 likes, 215 watching. Come on, you guys, push that like button. And we're having a good night tonight. I hope you're having a good night. We think it's great. It's great to be positive.
Don't let him go hit the like so it's spanner time. Yeah. You can imagine him, can't you? Like the Wanderers, was he said.
Yeah, so just to say thanks for it. 219 now, which I think we record's 225 on here, so we could get even more than we've ever had for ages. But thanks for all the people who've subscribed. It's been great.
White Creature's right day, White Creature.
Hello, White Creature.
Good to have you in. Have you ever tried my stats fast?
Yes,
Nick Beauty, like and subscribe by the number of real people. Thank you, Nick Beauty. Tammy B, I am from Cambridge. Hope you're okay. Are you, Timmy?
I'm fantastic.
Let me have a look. Scotty, I am and Brian, looking well, both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Raymond.
Hello,
Man.
Raymond Man, little Basil, my little pal. I hope you come to see me soon. I'm sick of waiting for you. Yeah, we had Dave up the other day as well.
Yeah, today. Yeah. Good evening. Always good company.
Yeah, and you guys. We class this as a family channel. Loads of people are saying the same. It's the only channel you go on where you come off being positive. All the others are negative, screaming, shouting at each other. We come on here, we want people to be happy and people to join. And there's no money. We don't want no money off anyone for anything. We just want to help people and give our advice. And I've been training since I was 13-year-old. I'm 57 now, so it's 44 years of training experience. Train with top bodybuilders from a box, train with top fighters, all the fights I've had. So I know what I'm talking about when it comes to nutrition. And that's why I've only written one book. It's sold 125,000 copies. And I'm doing another training book called Train the Bride Cockerill Way, which is on with now. And we're also on with the new book, The Taxman 2, which is Lee Waltley's unbelievable what he's doing with that book. Unbelievable.
Do you really believe? Yes, definitely. Forgive you for your sins. Let me have a look. Of course.
Yeah. So any more questions about training? 211 on, 206. Push the like button. Come on, guys. There's more than that. Push the like button. 210. Yeah.
No, the good boxes.
Yeah. Yeah. So and Phil Taylor's going to be coming on, like we said. We've got Ori coming on Monday. We've got Norman Buckland coming on next week as well. Probably on the Thursday, maybe next week, something like that. Norman's a great guy. He wants to come back on the show. We've got that much respect for each other. Both being fighters, both being top of the game.
Any holidays planned, Brian?
Yeah, we'll be going probably March, April.
Let me have a look. Bye, take care. Thank you, Bobby Ferguson. Not to be
Thank you, Bobby Ferguson.
Nice. Thank you.
Be positive, Bobby. Positive. You remember that, mate?
Can you include me in your prayers, Brian? Please.
Peter Scouse, we will,
mate. A good Christmas, but I picked myself up. Definitely Peter Scouse, anytime. Messages.
Remember Peter Scouse, when you go to bed on the night, say to yourself, going to be positive. I'm going to get up tomorrow and say the same thing. I'm going to be positive. Don't look for negative. Don't be depressed. Don't, she said, he said. See, forget about what they said. Don't let them get in your own head. The only person who can do your head in is yourself. So the only person that can fix your head is yourself.
Thank you, Anthony Burnside.
So try and fix it by not thinking of the bad things all the time in the past.
Some of them bags, my eyes are hurting.
When do you doing a film about Brian? I think it's the destiny. Yeah, you're right. It will happen. Great gifts to Jesus is all about forgiveness. You're right, mate.
If you need any footage,
Andrew Burnside, please subscribe. All of you, forgiveness and respect. Yeah, well, Jesus in your heart. When you've got Jesus in your heart soft and it's fleshy now. Where we thought it was hard, so we've got the light of Jesus shining us and showing us which way to go and which road. Yeah. Creative Monkey, positive. Yes, mate. Destiny. If you need drones or anything, that's nice of him.
No, what's he called?
Destiny something. I missed it.
Destiny we could do with picking your brains as well.
Yeah,
I'm going to put a number on this channel for you, Destiny.
Yeah.
Because we could do some advice on what equipment to get if you could give us a call or something, or give us a text.
We're going to do a lot of videos.
7494202.
We're going to be doing videos of the area and where the fight scenes were.
So right, Brian, 74942022078, can't see.
Yeah.
So Destiny. Yeah, that's a number. If you could get in touch with us, Destiny, we could do somebody who knows what they're talking about with things like that. White creatures, they're not enemy to the enemy outside can do us harm. Yep, that's right. Thank you so much.
I couldn't understand a word you said there.
What?
When you said
is the enemy? If there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can do us no harm. That's about like Jesus. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Brian, for taking the time to give us the advice. Love to Taxman always. And to you, mate. Thank you. Hallelujah.
Buy you a drink if you're ever in Darlington, Brian. There.
Yeah. Protein drink will be great.
Yeah, you're right. This is God's Warriors channel, my mate.
Yes,
on the 3D fight. In Manchester with Donny and Cockerill, Scotland. That's amazing. Thank you, James.
That's brilliant, James.
Yep.
So just to say, if you've got Jesus in your heart, you're following the footsteps of Jesus, you can't go wrong. When you're down, pray to Jesus, he'll help you because he's always there for you. He's there for everyone, no matter where you're at, no matter how bad you think on drugs, no matter how bad you think depression, no matter how bad you think you've been let down by people, anything like that, Jesus will help you, and you follow the footsteps of him, and you can get out of that depression. You can become a better person instead of being sitting in miserable at home every day and doing the same things day in day out and make yourself worse and worse and worse and taking more medication. Yeah, Jesus is the way. He shall show you the light, and he will help you.
Yeah, that's right. So, any more questions? It's a short and sweet one tonight because we're going to be on every night with you.
Yeah.
And
a couple more minutes. So, I just want people to push the like button down below. We've got 199 on still, 216 pushing the like button is phenomenal. And I'm sure there's some more haven't pushed the like button. And thanks for being the family channel because, like you guys are saying, it's like going to the local pub, talking to all the friends in the pub, talking to you guys. It's better than going to the pub. You ought to know. It's better than going to the pub than sitting. It's better than being in the pub because it's like being in the pub, but there's no trouble. And also, it's like being sitting at home and being entertained, and you don't have to put nothing on BBC or watch any these soap operas. Because when you watch these soap operas, they're all drama. So you go into bed with that drama in your head. But when you go and you're talking to us on here, we just want you to be positive.
I must be really relaxed on here. Like you said, my shoulders and everything.
Because all these people are watching.
And being tense and you're all watching now, on. But it's amazing because it's the first time I felt tired in it.
Yeah.
So, like lullabies, aren't they?
Yeah, so guys, don't forget, push the like button. We're up to nearly 226, 190 still on. It's unbelievable for all the people watching. I can't believe it. But anyone any more questions about training, about anything, advice, health, drugs, anything you want to talk about, we're not bothered. We'll answer the questions if they're feasible. Keep training for all the people out there, and all the people have been texting us on the YouTube. I'm sorry I haven't been texting you back as much. My hand's been really bad this last week. It's really cold, so I'm struggling. I'm just pushing the thumbs up for most people, but I'm struggling. And there's something to do it as well for me. But with training as well, it's tightening my hand up because I'm strengthening it up by doing the grip work as well. Or like they said, hey, you won't walk for 2 or 3 years. Jesus said to me, you will walk. Get out of that bed. And I got out of the bed and I walked. So, I mean, I'm not advising this to other people to do, but I had to get out of that bed in hospital because I couldn't have slept there and recovered because in my head they were saying I was paralysed, I wouldn't walk.
And then you had phone calls, didn't you?
Yeah, and I thought, I've got to get up. So I got up, and I walked about 6 paces and they went mad with me, but I got back into bed knowing I can walk. Jesus is right. And he said, I'm getting these messages off him, and I was laid there. I thought it was nearly gone. And he said, I want you to speak to millions of people. I thought, how am I going to speak to millions of people? And then Tony Grange, our chair leader, said, through YouTube. And guess what? We spoke to nearly 3 million this month on here. 3 million people we've reached. Not at me, is it? That hat with Mitchy. So little. We got me. Imagine getting me on the other side, lads.
No, that's an XL to.
Yeah, but I need a double XL.
Yeah, I think it's XL or double XL.
Double XL, I need a treble. Big titty, yeah. Yeah, so guys, it's great having you on here, and honestly, God, it helps us immensely. Gives me something to do, and the only thing I can do, to tell you the truth, the only place that I can sit for an hour is on here, and sit for an hour on here where I can't do it in cars or shops or things like that.
So,
right, I think we'll go because I was showing the death. So,
do you know what? I'm really sorry, but it has been a busy few days.
Okay, guys, thanks very much for your time.
Still
and
as
be
much
positive,
food as you used to retraining now. This channel is so positive.
Yeah, that's the one, guys.
Yeah, we'll be when are we back on tomorrow?
Tomorrow night, yeah.
Tomorrow night
I'll come on tomorrow about 8 o'clock because it's a bit late going this time of night, so a lot of people come.
And we'll have a. I'll be full of life. Night and God bless you guys.
Thank you very, very much. And don't forget to subscribe. Get your friends to subscribe. Tell them about the channel. Tell them how it helps you. If we can help more people, that's what Jesus wants us to do. The more people we got on the channel, the more people we help, the more people we can help people out there to become Christians. And Jesus is the way, believe me. Positive,
Cockerill gravy, Brian.
Cockerill gravy, curry.
Wednesday, Dick Nick's will be on soon.
Oh, I won't be soon.
Good night, God bless Taxman. You can't wait to read all this in one good read.
Yeah.
Night, Paul the Greek.
Good night, Paul the Greek, mate. God bless you.
Good night, all. Stay safe. Good night,
everybody. You take care. We love you all, and we'll speak to you all soon.
Right. Bye.
Bye now. Good, that, wasn't it?
Oh, I can't believe that's first.